Let's save our WhatsApp lead to the Google Sheet. So here I'm going to enter this message that is hello as a user or the customer, and I'm going to interact with this business saved as test number. And right here, as I have entered this message, I'm getting this welcome message with this button that is explore services, which I have selected. And as I have selected it, I'm getting the list. So here I'm going to open this list, and right here we are getting some of the services. So here I will be selecting this first service, that is social media marketing. And as I have selected it, I'm getting this message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user, and we will see after receiving the data whether the data gets saved over the Google Sheet or not. So here I have entered this message, and you can see this is the Google Sheet where I'm going to save the data. And here you can see that I'm getting this answer which says nice to meet you demo user, and right here we are getting the same name which I have just entered. Means by using this chatbot you can even send personalized messages too. And now here I'm going to enter my business name as XYZ, and as I have provided it, I'm getting this message which is asking me to enter my email address. So here I'm going to enter my email as demo@pabblytutors.com. So here I'm going to enter it, and as I have provided my email address, I'm getting this message which is asking me to enter my monthly marketing budget. So here I'm going to enter it as 1 lakh, and as I have provided it, I'm getting this message which says great, your request has been submitted successfully. And now let's move on towards my Google Sheet to see whether this data is saved over there or not. So right here I'm on my Google Sheet named as Digital Dynamics Data, where you can see that I'm successfully receiving all the details, having the same service, full name, business name, and the email and the marketing budget which I have just entered over my WhatsApp chatbot. So now you can see that I have successfully saved my WhatsApp lead to my Google Sheet. So now you can also do this by just using one and only automation tool, that is Pabbly Chatflow. And you don't require any coding or technical skills for creating this automation, by using which you are adding your WhatsApp lead to the Google Sheet and saving them. Now let me show you how I have created this chatbot. So for that you have to move towards the flow page with me. So right here I'm on the flow page of Pabbly Chatflow, where I'm going to create my WhatsApp chatbot, by using which I'm going to receive my data. And afterwards I will be using another application provided by Pabbly, that is Pabbly Connect, by using which I'm going to integrate this particular flow with the Google Sheet, so that I can save the data of my WhatsApp leads to the Google Sheet. So for accessing this Pabbly Chatflow, you have to type the URL, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can just click over the sign up free, and as Pabbly Chatflow is offering you currently the free trial, so you can try it for freely now. And if you are an existing user, then you have to click over the sign in. And if you like this automation and want to create it for your business too, then I have bought this amazing offer for you, that is the discount coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime subscription plans of Pabbly. So make sure to use it before buying any of our Pabbly product. And now let's move on towards the flow page, where we are going to create this automation. And one thing you have to remember, that this coupon code is going to provide you the heaviest discount compared to other coupon codes, so make sure to use it. And right here, don't forget to add your WhatsApp number with Pabbly Chatflow account. And right here we are getting this option for triggers. So triggers the event which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot, and this trigger event can be keyword or the regex, or if your user starts the conversation, or many more. But here I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. And as we have recently interacted with our WhatsApp chatbot, we have initiated it by entering this message, that is hello. So this is the keyword which has just initiated it. So here I'm going to just enter it. And now we are going to create this WhatsApp chatbot by using these messages and action notes, which you can think as main building block for creating this chatbot flow. And now if my user will send me a message, I'm going to send them a welcome message. And for that we are going to drag and drop, and right here we are getting all these message notes which you can get from here too. Now here I'm going to select text button. Now in this text button note, I'm going to enter a welcome message for my customers. So right here I have entered this welcome message. Now I'm going to add a button by simply selecting this add button. And here I'm going to enter my button name as explore services. Now let's save it. And now if my user will select this button, I'm going to provide them list of the services offered by my business. And for that we are going to drag and drop. And right here we are getting this list node. So by using this list node, I'm going to provide the list of the services to my customers provided by my business. So now let's firstly enter the body and afterwards we will add some items. So right here I have provided this body to my list. Now I'm going to add a section by simply selecting this add section, and here I'm going to enter my section title as services, and afterwards in this section I'm going to add some items by simply selecting this add items. And now let's enter the title of our first list item, that is social media marketing. Now likewise I'm going to add some more items to this list. So right here I have added 2 more items to my list, and with this a list of 3 items have been created. And now you can also create a list like this for displaying the services provided by your business. And now I want to get to know which service my user has selected. So for that I'm going to provide contact custom field to all these list nodes. And for providing the contact custom field, you just have to move over the actions where you will see this node that is set custom field which you have to select. And you can think of contact custom field as a particular column which consists of the particular data. And right here I'm going to select my contact custom field as service type. And now this contact custom field will consist of the service type selected by my user. And now it is asking me to enter the value. So here I'm going to enter the same value for which I'm creating this contact custom field. And now let's provide contact custom field to all these list items. But before that, I want to tell you one thing, that if you want to create your own contact custom field, then you have to move over the settings where you will see this option of contact custom fields, and you will be landed to this page where you can create your own contact custom field by simply selecting this button. And now let's provide contact custom field to all these list items too. So right here I have provided contact custom field to all these list items. Now if my user will select any of these list items, I'm going to ask them some questions. So for that we are going to use this ask question node. And right here in this question node I'm going to enter a question asking for the full name of my user or the customer. So here I have entered this question asking for the full name. Now let's select the contact custom field as full name, and right here I have selected it. Now let's select the format as any. Now likewise I'm going to add some more questions to this flow. And here I have entered this another question which consists of this variable that is full name, which signifies the contact custom field which we have just selected for this question. So now as soon as my user will provide me the answer of this question, the response will be placed in this message node, and we will be able to send personalized message. And likewise I have added some more questions. Now I want to save all these details to my Google Sheet. So for that I'm going to use this node that is API request. And by using this I'm going to integrate my this flow with the Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing application provided by Pabbly, by using which you can integrate multiple applications. So here you can see that this is the Pabbly Connect application which we have to access, and you will be landed to this workflow page of Pabbly Connect where I'm going to select my trigger application, means the application through which I want to initiate my workflow. So this is going to be Pabbly Chatflow. Means as soon as I will receive a new message over the Pabbly Chatflow, I'm going to save the data over the Google Sheet. So here I will be selecting app event as new message received. Now let's click over this connect button, and here we are getting this webhook URL. And right here on this API request node, I'm going to select my request method as post, and here I'm going to enter the webhook URL so that we can build the connection between this flow and the Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me to enter the parameters for which I want to save the data. So right here I'm going to save my data such as full name, service type, etc. So here I'm going to enter all these parameters, and according to those parameters I'm going to select the contact custom field. So now let's enter it. So right here I have provided these keys, and according to these keys I'm going to select the contact custom field. So here I'm going to select the contact custom field for this key, that is business name, and here I'm going to select this contact custom field email, and here I'm going to select the contact custom field as budget for this particular key named as marketing budget. Now we have to send the test data, as here in my Pabbly Connect it is waiting for the webhook response. Now let's send the test data. So here you can even enter the static value, but I'm going to just run the test. So as I have clicked over this run test, my API request has been successful. And here the data has been received, and right here you can see that we are getting all these parameters for which we want to save the data. And now here I'm going to use my action application as Google Sheets, as I want to save my Pabbly Chatflow data to the Google Sheet. Now let's select the app event as add new row and click over this connect button. And here for building the new connection you have to sign up with your Google account, but I'm going to use my existing connection. And now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet, which is already selected as digital dynamics data, where I want to save the data. And here I'm going to perform a method that is mapping, by using which I will be making all these fields dynamic, so that as soon as I will receive the data gets automatically saved to Google Sheet and I don't have to make the changes manually. And for mapping you have to press this slash symbol. And mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step. So here we are getting a previous application, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So from here I'm going to map the service. Now let's map the full name from the response. So here I have mapped it. Now let's map the business name. So likewise I have mapped all these fields. And now afterwards we just have to click over the save and send test request, and right here we are receiving this positive response which demonstrates that the data might be saved. So here you can see in my Google Sheet, I'm successfully receiving all these contact custom field for which the data will be saved. Like previously we have saved this data. So now here we have built in the connection, and now let's move on towards my Pabbly Chatflow, where I'm going to just save it. And here we have successfully integrated our this flow with the Pabbly Connect, by using which we are saving the data over our Google Sheet. And now I'm going to provide the confirmation message. So for that I'm going to use the text button node. So here I have entered this confirmation message, and with this we have successfully created our flow, by using which we can save the data over the Google Sheet. So likewise you can also use Pabbly and save your WhatsApp lead to the Google Sheet. So here we have successfully created the flow and the workflow too. And now we just have to save this flow by simply selecting the save button, which is saved successfully. So this is the way you can save your WhatsApp leads to the Google Sheet by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly now. And I have provided the link of the workflow which I have just created in the description box for your reference. So make sure to check it out. And don't forget to use the coupon code STUYT, by using which you are going to get a huge discount. So thank you for watching this video.
And not only this chatbot, you can build many more amazing chatbots like this by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn more about the pricings and plans that fit your needs, then you can visit the link given over here. And if you have any queries or need assistance, then you can mail us at the email provided. And if you found this video really helpful, then hit the like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such automation tutorials. So thanks for watching.